Defend it.
Okay, team news, obviously you're into the mix. Shakib Ul Hasan, big news, he's back. What are the changes you decide to make?
Look, unfortunately miss Mustafiz because he's get injured yesterday practice. And obviously Tamim Iqbal is not playing because his ham is still not good. And in that case, straight away myself come and Sakib in. Defend it.
Okay, the test series didn't go all that well.
Shakib Ul Hasan, big news, he's back. Obviously, this format has been pretty good last 2-3 years. Hopefully, we'll play with good memories and work hard. And obviously, Tamim Iqbal is not playing.
What elements for you as a Bangladesh team to bat well and then set it up and try and defend?
Yeah, obviously, straight away myself come and Sakib in. Defend it.
Okay, the test series didn't go all that well. Shakib Ul Hasan, big news, he's back.
Obviously, this format has been pretty good last 2-3 years. Hopefully, we'll play with good memories and work hard. Obviously,
what do you team changes? There's a lot of personnel being brought back into the mix.
Yeah, we've got Pata making his debut for the white ball one-day team today, so it'll be exciting to see what he brings to the team. And then obviously we've got all the guys coming back from the last ODI that we played, so it's pretty much the norm the rest.
I won't ask you to name that because I know it can be a bit tacky. But anyway, you've got David Miller playing his 100th game. Must be happy about that.
Special for Dave. I mean, it's 100 matches for your country is a great honour. And Dave, everyone on the team is really happy for him because he's a proper team man. And I'm hoping that not just today, but this year will be a really good year for me. His cricket has definitely improved over the last 2 seasons and he's become really consistent. And a real match winner for us.
The one-day series in England and the Champions Trophy didn't go according to plan. What do you guys need to start getting right in your one-day format?
Look, I think last year we had a fantastic year of white ball cricket. We pretty much dominated the whole year and we had a very bad Champions Trophy. So for me it's important to take the lessons from that, but not to focus too much on that. Focus on the things we did really well last year, and that's we won 86% of our games, and that's right up there, and that's why we became #1 in the world. So for me it's about focusing on that again. And then also, obviously, there's a new coach, new captain and myself to try and see how we can look ahead as well for the World Cup and when there's an opportunity to look at different personnel.
You're talking about it, so Dane gets a go. Are you looking in this series in particular just to give a few guys a chance to see what they can do at different roles?
I think in general, Polly, I mean, generally you have a squad of 15 and, odd guy gets a game here or there. But I think over the next 12 months or so, our squad will probably change a little bit more than it used to. Just to get a little bit more of a difference in your players. Obviously, you're not going to change too much. There'll be the nucleus of your side will always play. But it is very important that you give other guys opportunity. So in 12 or 14 or 18 months' time, they've had some exposure to international cricket.
Okay, well, all the best. Hope you start well today.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay, so the news from the middle is that Bangladesh have won the toss and they've decided they're going to have a bat first.
Well, let's take a look at those teams, and for Bangladesh when it comes to the batting, because they will be up first. For batting, Asa Ali Khan joins me along with Robin Peterson. So when you look at that formation for Bangladesh, and of course the big news of Rahman getting injured in training, what do you think of this lineup?
Well, Crystal, that's a very big blow for Bangladesh because they've done so well in the one-day international in the recent past. They've got a great momentum. Remembering that in the ICC Champions Trophy, they were in a stage where they were 4 down for 30 odd runs and they chased 270 against New Zealand, played the semi-final. Coming back to the squad, and there's no Tamim Iqbal, so obviously that's another big blow for Bangladesh. But what's good for Bangladesh that to see someone like Shakib Ul Hasan back in the team. #1 playing all 3 formats of the game, and he'll be hoping that he can come up with the goods with the bat, with the ball, and in the field also. So it's a sort of a side which they will be a little touch disappointed not to have Mustafiz Rahman in the squad. But then again, if you look at the way they have played in recent past, I think they should have that self-belief that they should go in, bat first, put the runs on the board and then defend it. That's what they'll be hoping for.
Well, history says that batting second usually is a better option here in Kimberley, but Kimberley hasn't hosted a one-day international since 2013. Robin, what do you think of South Africa, their star-studded players, having AB de Villiers back, JP Duminy back, and the world's #1 ODI bowler Imran Tahir?
I think if you look at that team, that's a pretty powerful batting lineup. I think what we're going to see is we haven't seen Quinton de Kock in the test matches. His opportunity top of the order, and that name at #4 there, AB de Villiers, he's back, and JP Duminy also back in the mix, and David Miller. Very powerful batting lineup, top 7 batsmen, and Imran Tahir as well. Who can forget about him? Quality bowler, and good to see Dane Patterson coming into the mix.
And
Interesting thing is Bangladesh today won the toss and batted first. In the test matches, they also won the toss, but they decided to bowl first under good batting conditions. So let's hope that they got it right today. Kagiso Rabada to start proceedings for South Africa.
A quick early stat, 75% of the games here in one-dayers have been won batting second. I tell you what, there's lots of Bangladesh supporters here today. I reckon there's more Bangladesh support than South African support at the start of this game. They love their cricket, they'll be nice and noisy. Listen to them already. Bangladesh will open their accounts.
Might just take a little while to get used to this white ball from a South African point of view. And they've been playing test matches, so just using the red ball over the last few weeks.
You thought there might be some swing as well, Kepler?
The breeze is coming over Kagiso Rabada's right shoulder, so that's good for in-swing to the left-hander and away swing to the right-hander. So I'm sure there will be a little bit.
So the first of three, then we've got a couple of T20 games. This is going to be fun next couple of weeks.
Now Bangladesh hoping to compete better in the white ball formats. They really struggled during the first two test matches, but they backed themselves to do well in one-day cricket and in T20 cricket.
Oh, that's nicely bowled. That's past the outside edge. A little bit of bounce that time. Not quick bounce.
Good carry as well, so Kagiso Rabada will be happy to see this. Perfect delivery on and around that off stump, going across the left-hander. Decent bounce.
He's got a career best in one days against Bangladesh. Including a hat-trick of 6 for 16. Bounce again, wrapping the 5-pad.
Just a little bit of movement there from a bowling point of view, and that's because of the moisture in the surface. Normally starts off like that the first hour or so, and then once the sun has an effect and the wind has an effect, it dries out, and that's when it gets pretty flat. Still on the slow side, but flatter and flatter as the day goes on.
Speeds are pretty good already from Rabada. It's nicely bowled and hitting the splice. But controlled by Kais. It's got a pretty sound technique, Kais. He looked promising at times and a couple of good knocks in the Test series, but didn't kick on. Fortunately, removed that bottom hand, I think.
It's removed it on impact.
Here's a quick look at that Bangladesh side. As I said, the Fez, they're very experienced and extremely effective. Fez is injured his ankle in warm-ups yesterday. As I said, there is some talk that he may not play in this one-day series. Let's hope that's horribly wrong, because it's been nice to see him on the park. Skipper's back. Tizer, nice to see him back in the lineup. He'll make a big difference in that change room as well. Dust now is going to be facing the debutant, number 44, Dane Patterson. Good on him, 28 years of age, a bustling medium fast bowler, provides lots of energy. Been a terrific couple of weeks for him. Drafted in the Test squad, didn't play. They thought about playing him actually in Bloemfontein, decided not, but now he's in the 50 over stuff. Pretty straight, that. Big round of applause from this vast Bangladesh crowd.
Could be a little bit difficult for Dane Patterson with this wind. Kagiso Rabada as the number one bowler, he gets the preferred end, so this wind's blowing across the ground, which will mean it'll be difficult for Patterson to swing the ball away from the right hander. Wind's pretty strong out there.